transforms the unwanted materials and toxins. Our primary function of the body is constantly working and interacting along with other functions of the body. But when I'm talking about detoxification, it's about improving the way your body detoxifies, because it does it naturally, but when I talk about detoxification, it's the way you can have optimum detoxification, ways to optimize that. And this is done by decreasing the toxins that we put in our bodies. A lot of times people aren't aware that when you eat raw fruits and vegetables, or you eat different things with preservatives in it, you're putting toxins into your body. Sometimes when we drink different waters, tap waters, or we drink juices that have preservatives in it, and we're putting all those toxins and all that, all those chemicals in our body. So it's very important for us to help our body to detox itself. Okay. As a culture, we're aware of our external cleanliness, where we brush our teeth every day, we get up and we maintain our bodies by taking showers, taking baths, we get our hair done, our nails, and we do all the things to externally help our bodies, but a lot of times we don't think about the internal cleanliness of our bodies. So one of our the liver is the main detoxification organ. It helps with the secretion of bile, and the liver acts as a filter for toxins and bacteria in the blood, and it chemically neutralizes toxins, converting them into substances that can be eliminated by our kidneys. So we want to, a lot of times we don't think, and we are putting all these things in our bodies, and if we don't help out if we don't take the time to stop to help out our liver, we could have our liver overuse itself, and then we can put more pressure on our kidneys. And these things we want to preserve, because as we get older, the way they function starts to decline. But when you use something more and more, you use something every day, then it begins to wear and tear. So we want to keep those things built up. Reasons to detox. For mental and emotional clarity, when the body systems are aligned, a shift also occurs in our mental and emotional states. We can deal with more when we are clear and grounded. We can make better decisions, analyze accurately, and see things differently. It restores balance to our body systems. Our digestive and nervous and hormonal systems were designed to work together to achieve optimal health. This is what our bodies want to do. When we overload them with toxins and unhealthy foods, these systems don't work as well as they should, and we get sick. Enhanced immune system functions. A compromised immune system makes us vulnerable to colds and flus, affecting our quality and life productivity. Regular detoxing helps strengthen immune system functioning and fights off infections. And also, it improves quality of life. Simply put, our bodies don't function very well when they are loaded with toxins. We may have joint pain, headaches, digestive disorders, sleep problems, and lack of energy. Depression may be eased, and memory may be improved as a result of detoxification. Here are a few common symptoms of toxic overload. These are just to name a few. There's many more besides these, but we oftentimes feel very tired and sluggish, lethargic. We have trouble concentrating and staying focused, headaches, joint pains, we catch colds easily, trouble sleeping, bad breath, unpleasant body odor, frequent gas or bloating or indigestion, allergies or food sensitivities, skin problems like acne, psoriasis, and eczema, constipation and other gastrointestinal irregularities, depression, inability, recurrent respiratory problems, back pain, mood changes, hemorrhoids, and sinus congestion are all symptoms of toxic overload. These are a few, I put up a few ways that we can detoxify our bodies. These are just some suggestive ways. The first way is try fasting with lemon water, cayenne pepper, and maple syrup. This is also known as the Master's Cleanse. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of it, but it's a good detox. This is radical but very effective method of giving your digestive system a much needed break from the constant intake of less than optimal foods and flushing out harmful substances. A period of 3 to 7 days, 3 to 4 times a year is a sufficient and productive strategy. Use as much lemon as possible with good enough maple syrup to make it palatable. Drink as much as desired throughout the day. And of course, lemon water anytime is a great benefit. The recipes for this fast, if you check out our website, I'll have that listed for the recipe and the breakdown of how much of each ingredient you want to use if you're interested in this type of detoxification. Another way to detox the body is to eat a diet predominantly high water content, like ripe fruits, green leafy vegetables, and juicy vegetables. Try this, eat only fruit and vegetable juice for breakfast and as much as desired. Again, for lunch, have fruit and juice as desired, followed by a large colorful salad with any with any, you don't want to use any dairy, so you're going to have a dairy-free dressing. For dinner, eat more fruit if possible, followed by another large salad consisting of as many vegetables as desired. Top it off with a baked sweet potato, yam, or red purple potatoes, and add spices, preferably low salt, because you don't want to have too much sodium. And heavier foods like meat, dairy, beans, and even most grains will slow down or even stop the detoxification process. So be conservative with these foods if you really want to experience the results. This is a more easier one if you're, a lot of people have trouble not eating something, so this round right here allows you to turn to organic foods when possible. I know organic foods are very expensive. However, it is some fruits versus others are very, very, very beneficial to us if we eat them organically. Replace the morning coffee with green tea. You want to, if you can, you want to stay away from certain beverages. It's down here, you print it down the slide, but if you can, just replace that coffee with tea instead. There's different types of teas that work with your body in different types of ways, but green tea is known to be a great diuretic, and it helps cleanse the body as well. Eat more fiber in its most natural form. So I know there's a lot of cereals and a lot of fiber bars out there, but you want to eat it in its most natural form, which you will get from natural fruits and vegetables, versus buying it when it's already processed in some kind of way. That way you get the most out of it. And of course the fiber helps us to eliminate our bile, so you want to definitely stay up on your fiber. You want to turn to home remedies for illnesses rather than antibiotics. A lot of times we put these synthetic chemicals in our bodies to help our bodies when we want to like alleviate pain, if we want to get well. A lot of times people will do cough syrup or cough drops. There's different types of, like I was saying before, there's different types of teas that's out there. There's different types of remedies to heal our bodies versus antibiotics and versus medications, which we're putting those synthetic things in our bodies, and that too can toxify our bodies over time. If you watch a lot of the commercials, a lot of times the pharmaceutical commercials, they'll say that over time this causes this to happen, the side effects to the medication. So you want to eliminate that by putting or healing your body a more holistic, a more alternative way. You want to use home remedies like they did back in ancient days. You want to go back to the roots of things to keep our bodies in tip-top shape. If you visit our website, I'll also have information on our website pertaining to ways you can heal your body naturally versus taking antibiotics and other medications. Offer a diet rich in whole foods that are free of additives and preservatives. And like I said earlier today, we go to the store, we buy juices, and we think we're doing our bodies good, but sometimes we may be doing our bodies bad by putting in additional preservatives and additional additives that we don't need. So you want to always stick to everything in its most rawest form if you can. If not, then you want to make sure you get something that's close to it. Eliminate common sources of toxins such as excessive caffeine, alcohol, tobacco, and processed foods. As we already know, caffeine, alcohol, and tobacco are very harmful substances for our bodies that it's not only a toxin, they're not only toxins that we're putting in, but they can also prohibit our bodies from naturally working properly. So we want to eliminate those things. And processed foods, a lot of times they're quick and they're easy, just to pop something in the microwave, put it out the freezer, but just keep in mind that those preservatives and all those additives that's in the food, you're taking into your body, and then it's going to digest very slowly, which you're going to be carrying around all that in your bodies. So you don't want to eat a lot of foods that have a lot of additives and preservatives and processed foods either. You want to turn to natural herbs and holistic medicines to give your body what it needs. Like I was saying earlier, holistic remedies and ways to cure your body's best. And become a juicing expert and incorporate key nutrients into your day through this process. So if you can pick up a juicer, or if you have a blender and you want to blend raw fruits and vegetables, or you want to juice raw fruits and vegetables, you get the most out of it that way. I like to juice because you get all that fiber and all those pieces and stems and other things that we would throw away. A lot of times the juicer will spit out the seeds but keep all the other good stuff, so you want to definitely have that as well.